Before I say anything, let me make it clear that I no longer participate in the left-right paradigm or have any political standing because the whole system is a fucking joke, period. So please do not comment trying to place me in a political box just because you are still in one and cannot grasp the concept of being outside of one, including the Trump box. The hypocrisy coming from the quote-unquote left side is blatantly obvious to the point that I want to vomit. There is no questioning that, period. In the past, when I still used labels of this world, I considered myself a conservative. My family and friends were conservatives and still are. With that being said, I'm going to call out my former fellow conservatives for their obvious hypocrisy, because it too makes me want to vomit. Now, it's obvious that old Joe is in office, continuing this push of the VAXX. Trump even states that Biden is continuing what he started. We know, well, most conservatives should, that the agenda behind the whole state of the world right now has nothing to do with people's health, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. It's like the majority of the conservatives completely forgot when this whole scandemic started and are still waiting, wishing, pleading, and begging for their puppet Trump to come back and quote-unquote make America great again. This whole thing started under a Trump presidency. Again, yes, Biden is the one in office, pushing it right now, but that does not mean that all the blame for the current state of America and this agenda can be solely placed on him or the opposing side. Trump did nothing to stop this. Hell, Trump comes right out and takes credit for it all, including the VAXX. He's proud of it and tells his supporters to take it. I mean, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You cannot ignore this and pretend like it did not happen this way because it did. The way I see it, it's a form of cancel culture and revisionist history, being done by the very same ones screaming about the left side doing it. Conservatives are trying to change history as it happens by placing all blame on one side and trying to remove Trump from this historical event, canceling out his involvement from the beginning. All you are doing by doing this is continuing the hate and division, and that's exactly what they want. For 4 years, I heard conservatives do nothing but mock liberals, making fun of them for crying and whining. Well, conservatives may not be crying, but a lot of them sure are doing a lot of fucking whining. And that's coming from a former conservative. It's time to face the facts and the truth about old MAGA man. He was a Trojan horse, and we all fell for it, including myself in 2016. And no, I didn't vote for Biden in 2020. I didn't vote, period, because the whole system is rigged. Let me point out just one other hypocrisy. There are many. Anytime evidence comes out, an image, video, etc., of someone with Epstein, they are automatically deemed a pedophile. But not when it's Trump, despite the fact that he spent a lot of time with him and knew him very well. Or the fact that there are court documents where he was accused of raping a 13-year-old girl at Epstein's house, decades before running for office. Those are always dismissed as being quote-unquote fake news, and his supporters refuse to research any of that for themselves. Oh, and FYI, MAGA is 5th degree occult magic. Research it. And if you still can't accept and admit these facts to yourself, you might want to consider that you just might be under a spell. It's way past time to wake up, face the truth, and prepare for what is coming. TikTok, time is up.